Dove Cameron certainly has a lot going on in her life, and she shares most things with her fans. But does she talk about everything? Welcome to Riveted, and here are 20 things you probably never knew about Dove Cameron. Number 20, alternative job. We already know that she's an accomplished actress and soon to be a successful singer. She has already started releasing the much anticipated songs, and the feedback is very positive. If she weren't doing any of those things, she would either be a fashion designer, lawyer, or a baker. Well, the baking is according to her friends' opinions. 19. Favorite villain. Everyone in Descendants has a favorite villain because they got to learn so much about their background. Sophia Carson loves the evil queen, and the late Cameron Boyce used to love Jafar. Well, Dove's favorite villain is her mother, Maleficent. It's probably a biased choice because she's her mother, but Dove has her reasons. She loves how Maleficent is considered the most powerful and can transform into a dragon. Plus, the character in Descendants was played by someone she really admires in her real life, Kristen Chenoweth. 18. A tattoo courtesy of her ex. Dove and Ryan got engaged in April 2016, but broke up just 7 months later in October. Things may have ended between Ryan and Dove Cameron, but she still has a permanent reminder of him on her body. We know that Dove loves tiny tattoos, and one of the 8 was done courtesy of her ex. She has a Gemini sign on one of her thighs because her ex is a Gemini. Well, she says she doesn't regret getting the tattoo because the relationship was good while it lasted. We wonder if Ryan has a tattoo courtesy of Dove Cameron. 17. First celebrity crush. Dove Cameron probably has the weirdest first celebrity crush. She crushed on Jack Skellington, a character and the main protagonist of the 1993 film The Nightmare Before Christmas. What's weird about him? His overall appearance is a skeleton dressed in a black pinstripe suit and a bow tie that strongly resembles a black bat. He has a ghost dog named Zero for a pet, who has a small glowing nose that looks like a jack-o'-lantern, and he is adored by Sally, a ragdoll created by Dr. Finkelstein. Okay, Dove, that's quite a choice for a first celebrity crush, but we're aware that your current celebrity crush is Thomas Doherty, and Dove's girl celebrity crush is Sofia Vergara because she's absolutely stunning, and we agree. 16. Morning routine. If Dove had an option, she would probably wake up at 4 p.m., but her job doesn't allow her to sleep that much. She snoozes her alarm about 10 times and spends the first 5 minutes being lazy in bed. Then she turns on some music and writes in her diary. Next, she does her workouts or stretches depending on how busy the day will be. Then she does her hair and makeup. A girl has to look good for the cameras, right? Dove prefers a lot of liquids and fruits in the morning before finally heading to work. 15. Most embarrassing moment. Most celebrities have had public embarrassing moments because there are always cameras and paparazzi around them. The first time Dove got recognized, she had a panic attack and had to go into a Nordstrom for half an hour and cry. Well, Dove has had plenty of fails, but they are nothing compared to her most embarrassing moment. Many of her fans know this one because she's told this story 1,000,000 times. Dove participated in a musical, and they had a scene where everyone was supposed to be still. While the lead was having a moment on the microphone, Dove started to dance while everyone else was still. So embarrassing. Luckily, there's no evidence of the moment, otherwise the internet would never let it go. 14. Secret skill. Dove Cameron can make a lot of faces, which is not a secret because she does it many times. The secret is she can do a wave with her eyebrows. She can also turn her hand all the way around while on a flat surface. Wait, there's something else she can do. Dove is supposedly a very good rapper. We've never heard her rap, so we'll just have to wait and see on that one. Maybe there's a little bit of rap in the new music she's releasing. Who knows? 13. The first kiss. Dove's first kiss wasn't with any of her boyfriends, as many people may assume. Considering she's an actress, it shouldn't come as a surprise if her first kiss was actually on a set. Well, it was on an audition set. Her first kiss was with Luke Benward when Dove was 17 years old. While playing the Emoji Challenge with 17, Dove revealed that the two had to kiss during their Cloud 9 audition to test their chemistry. Well, they totally nailed the kiss because the chemistry was unmatched. 12. Weird snack obsessions. Dove loves eating brownies dipped in ranch, as well as bagels with cream cheese and rainbow sprinkles on top and jam on her burgers. Well, not everything about her choice of food is weird. Dove also loves rice, and her Starbucks order is a venti iced coffee, light ice with soy milk. 11. She's fluent in French. Dove spent a lot of time in Paris growing up. This is because she has French ancestry, and her parents wanted her and her sisters to be in touch with their culture. They helped her learn the language during those long visits. We know one close friend of Dove who also speaks fluent French, Sophia Carson. They probably talked in French to confuse their friends on the cast of Descendants. Dove actually had a very interesting childhood and spent several summers in India. She can probably also speak a few phrases in Hindu. That would be interesting. 10. Her parents were both artists. Dove's mom is a poet and a novelist, and her father was a cook and a pianist. She was lucky because her parents supported her dreams and they knew how to help her navigate the entertainment industry. Many child actors never know what to expect when they join the entertainment industry. Her parents also co-owned a jewelry business together. Now we know where the incredible sense of fashion comes from. 9. She was bullied in school. The girls in Dove's school were very mean to her, and they did all sorts of things to make her life miserable. Yes, everything you see in the movies, intentionally tripping her, pouring drinks on her, making fun of her, and so forth. The bullying really affected Dove, and she's been very vocal about her struggles with mental health. Dove tries to talk about the bullying on her Twitter, and she's happy to positively impact other people who were also bullied in school. Dove also has something called vasovagal syncope reactions. Stress, injury, blood rushes, and even something mentioning blood will make her lose color or even faint for real. 8. She wants to be on Riverdale. Dove was a huge fan of the comics, and she would love to take part in the show someday. She revealed in an interview with Shine On Media that she would totally play the role of Sabrina if the casting director ever reached out to her. Well, there's no news on whether Riverdale will incorporate Sabrina or Dove Cameron on the show, but in case anything changes, we'll let you know. 7. It was never love at first sight with Doherty. When Thomas joined the cast of Descendants, he was just like any other new cast member on set. Ouch. Dove can't remember the exact moment he started to stand out among the other men, but she knows the experience of falling in love was scary. Well, most of her cast members say they always noticed the spark between the two even before they realized it. Well, while she avoided him at first, things finally sped up one day when he challenged her to a staring contest. The rest, as we all know, is history, and all their fans are hoping for a wedding soon, and they hope that it won't be done in secret. 6. Starring on Wicked. Dove's name keeps coming up a lot when it comes to the film version of Wicked. Kristen Chenoweth actually suggested that she'd be the perfect person to play the role. Do you think Dove Cameron would be the perfect Glinda? Well, she's proud that she's even part of the conversation, and Dove knows the perfect fit to play Alfalfa. The very talented and beautiful Ariana Grande. Those two will definitely kill the performance if they were to be cast together. 5. Dove's hobbies. Well, apart from singing and acting, which also double as her job, she loves to exercise, though she doesn't do it much. Dove also reads poetry as a form of healing. She writes it in her diary as another form of therapy and always starts with a Dear Diary. If she had more time, she would travel whenever she had a free moment. Dove loves doing things that remind her of her freedom. She also used to bake a lot, and maybe she will start baking again when things settle down a bit. 4. Why she deleted all her Instagram photos. Dove Cameron says that the move marked a new phase, which is her music. Of course, the posts have been archived, and only time will tell if she will post the pictures again. Dove revealed in an interview that the move was good for her psychological growth because she wanted to separate herself from the world for a while. 3. A scar. Dove has a scar on her upper lip from when her first dog bit her when she was 4. Since then, she has never dared to take a bone from a dog. We're not sure we'll ever get to see the scar because her lips are always in gloss or lipstick, and she appears to have a lip job done. 2. Obsessed with making lists. This is an obsession with many people, and like many other people who are obsessed with making lists, Dove rarely accomplishes things on the lists. However, she takes signs in her life as seriously as advice from family and friends or proven facts. According to Dove, the universe speaks through events. And number 1, music release. Dove Cameron talked about releasing her songs for years, and she has finally done it. She has officially broken into the music world with the release of her 2 original and long-awaited singles, Waste and Bloodshot. The 2 songs are completely different. One is about falling in love, and the other is about loss and heartbreak. Could she be referring to her breakup with Ryan and her love with Doherty? Well, she has another 7 or 8 songs which are just waiting for the right time to be released. Don't keep your fans waiting for another couple of years, Dove. Dove Cameron wants her next phase to be all about music, but does that mean she's giving up on acting? Stay tuned to find out more. Okay, that's as much as we could gather, but there's so much more which has happened in Dove's life, and she has been an open book. What's your most interesting thing about Dove Cameron? Let us know, and remember to subscribe right here to Riveted.